Hey guys, today we're going to be learning about basic optics. You will see here that my handwriting is no better than it is in class. We're just going to have to deal with that. I hopefully will give this as simple as possible so you can understand the basic ideas. So we're going to start by looking at a plane mirror. Right? So a plane mirror is simply a flat mirror, right? Plane as in P-L-A-N-E, not P-L-A-I-N. And if I have an object like a person, so I'll have a person here standing in front of this mirror. Question is, if the person is a height h, right? How high or how tall of a mirror does the person need to see his entire self? Awesome question. And you guys are going to blow your minds with a mirror in your own either bedroom, bathroom, living room when I show you this. So the trick is to look at the light. Where's the light coming from? So the light is coming off of this person in all directions, right? And clearly if we have a light ray going this way, it'll reflect by the law of reflection and go off this way, and who cares? Unless there's an ant up here or a fly or a really tall person behind him, that will not affect anything. So what's going to matter is the line of light that's going to reflect off of the mirror and then come back and hit him in the eyeball. For instance, the light off his head will reflect directly across from him and come back because that's an even 0 degrees or with respect to the normal line reflection. Of course, then that in the mind, he will be projected on the opposite side of the mirror thusly as if the light came from over here. Ooh, optical illusion. So the mind only sees the reflection. Ooh. The mind only sees this arrow here. The light is coming from the mirror, so it deduces that it came from behind the mirror, and therefore you see your head here. Notice that your head will be at the exact same height because there is no angle, right? There is no angle of incidence. It is literally 0 degrees, so it's a flat line. Question is, where does light come from the foot? So we'll switch to green here. Well, I'll give away the answer. The point is, light comes from the foot straight across, will then hit you back in the foot. Unless you have an eyeball in your foot, that will not help. Light that comes off and hits here will reflect off here due to the law of reflection. And again, only an ant on the ceiling will see that. The point is, it hits right here, halfway. Halfway up, law of reflection. Let's draw the normal line in. Normal line says that these angles are exactly the same. The law of reflection says with respect to the normal line, these angles are exactly the same, therefore it's perfectly symmetrical, and therefore the mind projects that line back. Whoa, filling in the gap here to have the rest of the person filled in thusly. Right, so it appears as though notice where my cursor is, that the light came from this angle. Your eyeball sees that it came from this downward angle, and so it projects it back and says the foot is here. And of course you could do that for everybody, for the rest of the person. So notice how the bottom of the mirror doesn't image any of the person. You don't need it. You only need half of the height of the person to see the entire person. So moral of the story is the top must be at the head. Of course, you don't need this part either. That can be blacked out. And of course, you only need half of the height. When I say half of height, I mean, so you can write this down, that the mirror only needs to be half the height of the person or object in order for that person or object to see its entire self. So what does this bottom part image? Well, it images the floor, right? So you can imagine that light hitting there, going up like that. that light hitting there, going like that. Sorry for my crooked lines. But the point is that that creates that three-dimensional illusion. There, it's only an illusion. So you get this two-dimensional image that looks three-dimensional because you get this floor here mirrored, or this floor here mirrored as if it were here. So the point is the entire body is halfway. So if you go to a mirror and you can see your feet in the mirror, go to a mirror right now, find a full-length mirror, and go to the mirror such that you can touch the mirror. Stand perfectly still. Don't move. Stand perfectly still and touch where your feet are. You'll find that you're touching exactly halfway down. It's going to blow your mind. All right, that's it for today. And draw this diagram. Draw exactly what I drew, except for the stuff at the end. Draw only the first parts so you can eliminate these things if you want. There we go. Draw only this. You don't even have to draw the smudges, but definitely draw this, the line of sight and the equal angles here, and that the top needs to be at the head, and this is half the height. Cool, guys. See you later.